Hey everybody, good morning. It's Morgan coming to you live from the Montrose, Colorado Nabe Lobby here at Highland Cycles for the Gospel of Two Wheels, number 28, I believe. We had plans of having Quentin on, who is this really great little kid who's fighting, Steve McEwen, what's up? Fighting cancer right now, but he is not able to come on live. We're going to have to stream him in. He actually lives out of state. He is not able to make it today. Unfortunately, he's having a tough time with the chemo treatment that he's having to do, and it's just being really tough on him. Hopefully they're going to finish that up here in the next few weeks, and he'll be healthy enough to come on. So unfortunately, I can't have him on. That's a real bummer. So I don't really have anything to talk about specifically. I wasn't really planning that. That got dropped on me late in the game. That's why I didn't have this announced very well. So I don't know how many people are even going to tune in. But the guys that are here, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. The diehards that just tune in every Thursday anyway. Quick Montrose, Colorado conditions update. It is getting stinking warm out there. It is, good morning, Shane. Rock and roll. It is getting really nice out there. It's kind of, it's sunny and gray right now. It's kind of weird weather, but it's been up in the 40s every day now for quite a few days. Snow is melting. It's going away quick. It's supposed to snow and rain more here in the valley the next week or so, but hopefully that it rains more than snows and melts a bunch of the snow, because that means the dirt's going to dry out really fast. Craig Hernke, what's happening? So yeah, riding right now is not going to be awesome because the mud. If you guys have never experienced Adobe mud like we have here, Adobe is the kind of dirt that they call the dirt out east of here. It's nasty, nasty stuff when it gets wet. So there's really no way to ride in it in the mud. Jesse Rulin, what's happening, man? You're down in Texas for the Rev Limiter, right, bud? Good luck. I hope you do well. How's it looking down there, by the way? Let us know what Texas is looking like. Base Camp, Shane, thank you so much for asking. Base Camp is coming along well. We are... Yeah, it does dry like concrete, absolutely. Base Camp is coming along really, really, really well. Still a lot of work to do to make it perfect, but we're going to get it open here very soon. We've got most of the work done to the big house that's going to get done before we open it up. So we got the main living room area looking really nice. We got the bathrooms we're actually working on today and getting that dialed in. Craig, are you at the Rev Limiter also? Probably watching, I'm guessing. So, yeah, base camp's come along really well. The track, the training area, is probably not going to get put in for a couple weeks because just time constraints. It's craziness. Shannon Pollard, what's happening, man? I'll leave in a few hours. Okay. Says colder than hell in Texas. Forecast is calling for freezing rain on Sunday morning. Gnarly. Right on. Yeah, well, good luck, dude. I really hope you do well. I'm sure you will. You're a fast dude and super duper strong, so that's going to be awesome. Give us updates as you go, man. I'd love to see how that looks. So, yeah. Base camp's come along. I got actually some super cool drone footage yesterday of the base camp area, the zone. So I'm gonna post that here. Actually, probably after we're done, I'll probably actually have to run home where my internet speed is faster and post that. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's the other news is we got a drone. We're having a lot of fun with it. Flying it around Peach Valley yesterday. I want to go fly it around Dry Creek real soon. Show you guys what's up. If you're from out of state and haven't ever been there, it is one of my favorite places to ride ever. So that's going to be cool. by the way, if you guys have any questions, just shoot them at me. Anything at all. Like I said, I didn't prepare for today because unfortunately my interview got canceled kind of late in the game. So, hey, no worries, Joe. No worries. Nothing actually is going on today. The kid I was going to interview is unfortunately not feeling well enough to be interviewed. So, that's a massive bummer. But anyway, so I don't really have anything planned other than we've been talking about the base camp, talking about conditions, which are drying out soon. Although, like I said, it's supposed to precipitate quite a bit here soon. We'll see how that goes. But it's okay. Hopefully it's rain. Garrett Anderson, what's going down, man? Hopefully it's rain and not too much snow down here. Gets rid of the snow, and then as soon as the sun comes out, it'll dry out and be perfect. So, yeah, we're plugging away. Oh, new mechanic at Highland Cycles. Very, very, very excited to announce that. Cameron Snar is working for us now. Some of you guys might know him via the Facebooks. He is 19 years old and is a phenomenal mechanic. Roger heard what's happening. Cam has been working on bikes since he was like this big with his dad. He actually started his own shop in his dad's garage when he was like 14 or 15 and was working on people's bikes at that age. He's been living near Orem, Utah is where he's from, working for a Kawasaki shop, and they weren't treating him all that great. He's an incredible mechanic. I've known him for a long time. He actually rented one of our other race bikes we had years ago. His family's awesome. He just moved here and went to work, and he is doing incredible work. So we are really happy to have Cameron. Steve McEwen. Ooh, the drone does need a name. Why don't we? That'll be a fun thing to talk about. Right on, Joe. Where in Utah do you live? We should fire him on the show. Chris. That is awesome. I can't do if I do that, then I got to do all the work, and there's going to be a bunch of it coming really soon. So I can't do that. Actually, and he's awesome, and he's fast, which is cool. And he has a super duper clean, nice Suzuki RMZ 250 for sale. Just so you guys know, even though we don't technically sell bikes here as a dealership, but anyway, he's selling that. Anybody who's looking for a really clean 250F, he's got one. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Steve McEwen had a great thing. We should name the drone just like we name all the bikes, just so everybody knows the names of all of my bikes. We've got my XR650 is Maria because she's a big Mexican girl, spent a lot of time in Mexico. My YZ250 is Jolene, kind of like the old song, Dolly Parton song, Jolene. Then we got Daisy, the KTM, and Stella, the YZ450. My kids don't name their bikes, so I don't know what their names are. But what should we call the drone? It's a little Mavic Air. It's tiny and super duper cool. If you guys watch any of the little videos I posted yesterday, I think it's cool. And it's going to make for some really slick riding videos. So you guys shoot me some ideas for names if you want. I don't know what to call a drone. It's maybe Wally. Yeah, there we go. Right on. Yes, Chris. It's super fun. I'm really excited actually about shooting a bunch of the trails in Peach Valley because it's going to be awesome. Like it's going to be cool. I might actually even sneak out there today and shoot a couple videos of some of the trails because I think I can. Garrett, name it Crash. No, I'm going to keep from crash. I'm really trying hard not to crash it. And, well, I'm sure, actually, it will happen eventually. But it's amazing. The obstacle avoidance and the incredible dummy proofness of that drone is incredible. It's really hard to wad it up. So, I mean, if anybody can wad it up, it's going to be me. And I'm sure I will soon. Awesome news. Next week, confirmed. Although I did just send him a reminder to make sure 100%, but next week we're going to have Destry Abbott on the show. So tell your friends And then we'll have an announcement on Facebook about that one as soon as I get my final email confirmation. But next week, I know I can, Roger. I can definitely crash it. Next week, Destry is coming on, and hopefully Cooper. I know Destry for sure. But we're going to be talking about what they are. Thanks, Garrett. We believe in you. We're going to be talking about what they're doing with their boot camps. And Chad Powell, what's happening, Skrills? How you doing, man? Hucko. Chad Hucko. 2 Chads. Dangling Chads right there. So, yeah, Destry's coming on. I'm really excited. We're going to talk about his boot camps. We're also going to talk about, hopefully, we're getting him to do a boot camp out at the base camp. Boot camp at the base camp this year because he's wanting to get out of Arizona when it's super duper hot. And we agree. I think that's a good idea. And hopefully we're going to get that to happen. I don't know. We haven't locked down any dates yet, but we are trying really hard to make that happen. So, and he really wants it to happen. And I think that could be really, really cool out at the base camp. Or, like I said, with the training track and the houses and the workshop and all that stuff, I think you guys could, us guys could benefit a lot to have someone of that caliber here doing their thing. So, yeah, that's awesome. And what else? You guys shoot me any questions about the area, anything like that, any questions about the base camp. John McDaniel, what's happening? Yeah, things are going well. It's still sort of wintertime around here, so it's a little bit slow, but we are picking up quickly, doing lots of cool work. Working on XR650 right now, getting it ready. Sean Smith. Yeah, Shane McNabb, that is the best. Okay, Shane McNabb wins the internet today with calling it Hope because, as in, I hope I don't crash it. Done. The drone's name is Hope. That is so good. I had a bike named Grace one time, so that is awesome. 75, Roger heard. That is awesome. Roger is in Lake Havasu, Arizona, so I guess it's probably 75 there a lot. Hope the drone will be launched soon. Like I said, I'm going to be posting some more videos of it flying around base camp here later today, so stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't watched the video from yesterday of me doing a lap with it at the Endurocross track, check that out. It's down below in our feed. Maybe I'll repost it again here after this. Brian Duvall, what's going on? Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you watch that video too, and then we have a conditions report from that. Wade, what's happening? It's snowy out there. And the biggest problem is that it's snowy and then getting really muddy during the day because it's melting a lot. I think it's already almost 40 degrees here, which is sweet. 61 in Florence, Matt says. Snow and say, yeah. Roger, are you catching anything? Josh Hartler, what's going down, man? Yeah, we're supposed to get snow and rain the rest of the week and like all next week. But again, it's supposed to be above 40, for highs all those times too. Normally, March is the beginning of the awesomeness here in Montrose Valley because we're down below all the big mountains. I keep looking. If you see me looking out there, I'm looking at the San Juans, and they are covered in snow. Sorry you're not catching any fish, Roger. That's a bummer. The San Juans are absolutely covered up. If you guys like snowmobiles or skiing, now is the time to be in Colorado, especially down here south. Their Telluride has got a pile of snow. Crested View's got a bunch of snow. Irwin's got a bunch of snow. I believe Powderhorn. Yeah, Powderhorn's got a ton of snow because the Grand Mesa has a ton of snow. So, yeah, things are good if you like the snow sports. Right? Yes, Josh Hartler Road. Ride the dirt bike. It's 16. Sorry, Wade. Don't hate Matt. Just hate weather. Don't spread hate, Wade. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. That sucks. 16 and single digits coming. I think the upside to Montrose, one of the upsides to Montrose is that I think the single digits are long past now. With the days getting as long as they are, we're done. Speaking of days getting long and awesomeness and riding dirt bikes, Our very first Thursday night ride is coming up on the 14th, I think. Whatever the Thursday is, around the 14th. Yeah, I would blame Tim also, Wade. Tell Wade to shut up. John, where do you live and how cold is it there? It's probably you're probably somewhere where it's ridiculously cold, and he just sounds like he's whining. Roger, yeah, man. The first Thursday night ride coming up. It's the Thursday after daylight savings time. I think daylight savings time is yeah. Oh, that is awesome. 28 in Amarillo sucks. I'm from Oklahoma City, John, so I know what 28 degrees feels like in Amarillo, and it's not fun because it's probably windy and it's probably wet. Oh, wow. Brian, yeah, Brian lives at 8,500 feet over in the Cimarrons, which is like next to the San Juans, and it's a beautiful place, and that's crazy that it's already been up to 38 degrees there. Yeah, and wind, dude. Amarillo. Ugh, boo. So, I mean, no offense to Amarillo and you, but I don't miss that part of the world very much at all, especially the wind. Yeah, what else is going on out there in the world of dirt bikes, guys? Like I said, any questions, any comments, anything going on? Jeremy Schoening, what's happening? How is the single track shack looking? You guys are watching the little feed. Jeremy has the like sister to our base camp over in Sargent's. It's called the Single Track Shack. Check that out. It is a really, really cool vacation rental in and amongst all the beautiful mountains. Jesse Rulin asked, did I put in the new bib yet? No, I have not put in the new bib, mainly because I don't feel like I'm going to get to ride it. That's why, because it's all been muddy and everything, and I'm going to put it, I think I'm going to put it into, yeah, the Single Track Shack is legit, Jesse Rulin. I'm going to put that into my YZ because I'm going to ride that more. But, yeah, so I haven't done it. And the YZ also still has screws in the tires, which I'm kind of debating whether or not I take off or not. So the Softy Moose has not gone in. That's what he's asking about. For everybody who's wondering, the Nitro Moose guys, who is also the tubeless guy, his name's Jeff Douglas, has sent me a new soft moose that they make. They're claiming that it's going to hold up just as well as their other mooses, but it's nice and soft and squishy, so it's supposed to be a lot better for traction. And I'm really, really stoked to try that out. I don't know I don't know how it's going to work yet. I don't know how it's going to hold up yet. So, but stay tuned. We'll definitely be doing reviews on that. He did give it to me for free, but I will say that he's not paying me to say anything about it. So I'm going to give you my actual honest opinion 100%. Yeah, Matt, Andreas, Good Burgers, Tamichi Creek. So that's the other thing I wanted to mention is Jan, who owns Tamichi Creek Trading Post, also has a phenomenal place to stay in Sargent's because Jeremy's is just one house, so only so many people can stay there. Jan owns the Tamichi Creek Trading Post, and it is another phenomenal place to stay in Sargent's. There's a campground, there's cabins, there's an awesome bar and restaurant hooked to it. So if you guys are over there, look up the Single Track Shack or Tamichi Creek Trading Post for places to stay in Sargent's. It's the yes, Chris, it is the flaccid version of a Nitro Moose. Brady Meter, what's happening, man? There you go. See, Jeremy put it up. That's awesome. Brady, Jan is rad. Someone tag Jan. Tell him to watch this thing. Yeah, Tamichi Creek Trading Post, Single Track Shack, the places to stay in Sargent's. Sargent's absolutely the best place to. Jeremy is weird. I absolutely agree, Brady. Yeah, if you're gonna ride high mountain single track, Sargent's is the place. It's freaking amazing. Yeah, it's awesome. Our base camp, I believe, is going to be the best place, period, to stay when it's spring and fall, when the weather is cooler up there and you don't want to ride, especially this year it's going to be covered in snow. I think Sargent's in that area is going to be super, super covered in snow. So it's going to be a while before that opens up. Base camp is going to be Dry Creek area, which is like probably the closest to the base camp, is going to be open very soon. So yeah, we're really excited. Jesse, don't fat shame Brady. That's not nice. Now, if Aleph was on, you could totally fat shame Aleph because that's just fun to do. But now Aleph's going to see this and get sad and angry with me. But yeah, so we're stoked. We're stoked to be offering the base camp experience and helping promote the Sargent's Single Track Shack Tamaichi Creek Trading Post experience. Jay Coleman, what's happening, man? Yeah, sorry. You're right, Jesse. That was totally on me. Yeah, we're stoked to be offering some kind of moto-based zones to hang out in what we believe is the best place on earth to ride a dirt bike. So that is awesome. Yeah, it's way cool. So, hey, Utah Jamie, what's happening? How is Utah? Where in Utah are you from, Jamie? Let us know. Jay Coleman, how is the Pacific Northwest, if you're still up there? I'm guessing it's normal size. We're small. Fair enough, although I think if you look at the size of most things, it would lean to say that we're more normal size. Although Ruland is big too. He's may not be. Yes, Eric, I completely agree with your Taylor Park thing. How's far? Wade Wassinger, Moab to Montrose. That is a great question. So Montrose to Moab on the pavement is like 2.5 to 3 hours because you got to go out and around all these mountains and stuff. But if you take the Rimrocker Trail, which the base camp is actually on, so like literally on like our driveway for the base camp dumps onto the Rimrocker Trail. The Rimrocker Trail takes you straight up over our plateau, then over the LaSalle's right into Moab, and that is like 160 miles. So as a crow flies, well, it's not a crow flies, lots of twists and turns, but so yeah, it's rad. You can ride a dual sport bike. You can actually ride a bike without a license plate. All they right on. Wish her luck. Yes, we will totally wish her luck, Jamie, and we miss having you in Montrose. You are normal for an NFL lineman, for sure. How fast can you run at 40 yards, Brady? So yeah, Montrose, Moab, super cool route to get over there called the Rimrocker Trail. There's actually another route that I've used in the past that is super duper cool. And yeah, I'm really it's more of a big bike thing, less it's less rough, probably less interesting on a small bike. Chris Banks, Marvin Hatton, what's happening? So the are you trying to say width? Brady? Oh no, not with your feet, because you said NFL linemen. Those guys are fast. Jamie, the weather here is in the 40s, but it's still snowy and muddy. Jack Brown, Boosh, Knuckles, what's happening? So it's still kind of. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Yeah, that is a bummer about the knees. But probably when you're younger, like those guys, you could run a lot faster, is my guess. Because there's not a lot of old linemen. I don't know. Anybody know the average age of an NFL lineman? I'm guessing it's probably pretty young. So yeah, Montrose, Moab, Rimrocker Trail. Look it up. Base camp is at the start of the Rimrocker Trail, right on Highway 90. It's super cool place for dual sport. That's the other thing that we're trying to highlight with the base camp is that we've got. It's perfect for tons. Like, so single track is right there. Dual sport right there. Big bike dual sport right there. Hunters are going to love it. It's super awesome. Ah, dude. John, I want to ride the Caprock Canyon Enduro so bad. I raced that a little while ago. Jason Ream from Western Power Sports. What's up? Where's my helmet, Jason Ream? I have not put a map together yet, Jay. That is happening. My partner in this thing is a software engineer, and he is working on the website that is going to be sick with a map with clickable links all over everywhere. It's going to be awesome. Tori Anderson, what is up? I got to go back here and look at some people. Chris Beggs, I'm sorry you're waiting on a late rent check. It sounds like that's kind of what you do, unfortunately. Dang, you got canceled in Missouri because of weather. That sucks, Spencer. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure Dawson is bummed out. Dawson was on, was it last week? And so, yeah, that's a bummer that got canceled. Let's see. John McDaniel, do we plan a trip? So you got to come to base camp. I would love to come and trade you out, but I'm just not going to make it. I got way too much going on with the base camp and new employees, and yeah. Anyway, spring is a crazy time for motorcycle shops, and I will still be riding and racing, hopefully a little bit, but just around here. I can't leave the state right now. Let's see what you guys want a blue. Yeah. Steve, it's at my house. It's washed. I keep forgetting to bring it down. Sorry. I will get it to you. Let's see, thinking dirt bag ride this time. Actually show. Okay, yeah, dude. Wade, you got to come out, man. Let's go. I'll show you the Moab. I got my XR. We'll do it. It'll be awesome. Roy, what's happening in Leadville? Is it 1,000,000 degrees below zero? I know, Eric. Rev limiter. Are you stoked? For the Rev limiter, Eric. And who all's going to anybody here watching at or going to the Rev limiter other than Jesse Ruland and Eric Cancer? When am I coming to Cali, Roger Hurd? Probably not till the fall. Towards the end of the National Hare and Hound Association series is most likely when I will be showing up. So, yeah. I'd love to get out of here again right now. Willie Watts, what's happening from Oklahoma, man? But yeah, I used up my go away points just by going to the race in California and all the other things. So 7 degrees, wow, 45 high. That's crazy, dude. John, we can make it happen. You will get pummeled on the dirt page. So, yeah, that's the other thing about the base camp and just all what we're doing with the motorcycle world is like the base camp is a place to make money. We're trying to make some money on that thing and get people in here. We're trying to keep it affordable for folks, which is 24 and then icy in Tulsa. Dude, again, I understand the weather in that part of the world. And this time of year, until it turns to spring, this time of year sucks. And then the spring comes and tornadoes hit. But another thing about the base camp is we're going to be trying to do lots of cool, fun events. That's, Big Daddy Reed in the house. Trying to do lots of fun events at the base camp so that are free. So we won't be able to stay there for free. Sorry about that. But we're going to be trying to do lots of fun events. The first one is coming up, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend, March 9th. Saturday is our anniversary party for Highland Cycles, 12 years. Woohoo! And then sorry, Brady. You really fell down? Damn. That must suck because you're falling from a long way. Good morning, John Capto, Dirtbikes. So, so keep an eye out on this Facebook page. Share the Facebook page. If you haven't liked Basecamp Montrose Facebook page, please go do that. Please, please, please. I would really appreciate it. You can also follow us on Instagram there. It's at Basecamp Montrose, all one word. So, stay close and watch all that stuff because it's going to be hopefully lots of things going on there. We're going to start some of our Thursday night rides there. We're going to end some of our Thursday night rides there with barbecue and beer and stuff like that. So it's going to be a way cool place beyond just having a place to stay. So we got an awesome fire pit that we're making more awesome not quite as we speak, but soon. We're going to have other places for fire pits. It's going to be way, way cool. Brooke Harrison, what's going on? Good to see you here on the show. Yeah, Brady, we're going to load you up with beer so I can maybe beat you in the racing and the riding. Although we won't have any real races out there. So, yeah, I think, hit me with more questions. I'm not sure what time it is. I need to get Boogie in here pretty soon. Got to mail some stuff out and then get to work. I got to get out to the base camp here soon to do more. Next week, I don't know. I knew that was coming. I kind of don't have any other weekends, so that's okay, Tori. There'll be lots more opportunities to come out to the base camp and hang out. Chandler Henry, what up, my brother? Boom. Chandler is one of the coolest kids on earth. Just so you guys know, if you guys it's not super handicap accessible, Roger, but even with your PD, I doubt you really need handicap accessible because I've seen you still ride and do things. So I bet you'll be just fine. It's also not super unhandicap accessible. But yeah, if you guys, yes, Jamie, you can with just a VIN. Absolutely. Sorry, schools. What do you mean? Aren't you homeschooled still, dude? If you are, your poor mother. That's hilarious. That's funny. So yes, Wade, the cool thing is the Rocky Mountain Enduro Circuit is putting on, hopefully it's going to happen this year, the Dry Creek Enduro, and that will be accessible from base camp. And that is the coolest thing ever because the BLM here in Montrose area is super duper open to many uses, and they are really stoked on motorized use and non-motorized and whatever, but the multi-use, they love dirt bikers, they love hikers, horse guys, all that stuff. Yes, yeah, Jay, yes, I will. We're working on that right now. Actually, the whole website is done and built and has all the stuff. Garrett, yes, please do that. Tori, go. You have a good one. Punch in, make some money. That'd be good. But Jay, yes, we will have that ready to go. And it's going to be, it'll have all the calendar and all that stuff. So, anyway, yeah, we will have that up. Like I said, it's actually kind of done without a few little tweaks. It's not live because we're waiting for our, our rental agreement and liability waivers to get all sorted out because unfortunately you got to do that kind of stuff. Roy, RMEC Race will work on, message me about that. Because campsites, by the way, so campsites are going to be interesting. We may or may not have really any campsites on the thing. The county is kind of fighting us on that, and we don't want to upset them. So we might have to fix that. I don't know. So right now, having lots of campsites is out. I can tell you that right now as far as the county is concerned. But just because we don't have the thing, the permits and all that stuff, and we need a septic system for anyway. It's a whole thing. Not as easy as you hope, but Jay, it's going to be awesome. Roy, and we are going to have rooms, like just single rooms, and that's going to be cool in the smaller house. So, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, we're working on the campsite thing. Maybe next year. I know I told people that we're going to have RV sites, but the county kind of did some weird stuff. It's not weird. I take that back. Sorry if anybody from the county is watching. It's not weird. It's totally above board. We just didn't know everything. I know, Wade. It's because there are many. Yeah, I know it's annoying. It's mini bike tires, and then there's like those are like golf cart tires that someone gave me, and I don't even know. Yeah, fair enough, dude. I'll straighten that up for next week. Yeah. I think I'm going to sign off, guys. I got to get to work. Hopefully I might get to go shoot some drone footage of some more cool stuff, which would be really, really, really cool. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I really hope that you spread happiness and joy and peace in the world because that's what dirt bikes bring, and that's awesome. And I hope you guys just have a great day. And I want to say thank you to everybody who watches this show, whether it be live or later. I really, really, really appreciate it. That's for you, Wade, all the reallys. Yeah, Eric the Hair. And yeah, Punk Rock Club, thanks for sticking around to the end. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything. I can't wait to see you guys when you come out. I know a bunch of you guys are coming out. Gonna stay at the base camp or hang out at the base camp or whatever. I really can't wait to ride with you all. I'm stoked. Stoked. This is gonna be the best summer ever. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. And if you have any chance at all, get out and ride your dirt bikes!